This afternoon we're in this beautiful long gallery here at Wentworth Woodhouse, and I'm just about to sample this delicious afternoon tea. So let's meet the man who makes it all possible.
Hello and welcome to the Long Gallery. My name's Darren Proctor and I'm the Head of Hospitality here at Wentworth Woodhouse. So we're sat here today all ready for today's service for our afternoon tea. And that's one of the many sort of operations we host and provide at Wentworth Woodhouse. So we also have a mansion cafe and we have some wagons in the garden that support us when the weather's much better and brighter and when we have a lot of people in the general area. We also do some corporate and celebration events here at Wentworth, and we have some garden cabins that we've done some hospitality in. So you can see it's quite a varied operation, lots of things happening at all the same time. And this is all happening in a very complex building. We only have a single sort of dumb waiter that we can use to transport food upstairs, and we have a bar up here, we have kitchens in this area, so it's been a real logistic challenge for us, which is greatly supported with the extra support we get from volunteers. So if we think about our cafe, that's a business that's grown really quickly this last year. From opening up after the COVID pandemic and the restrictions on indoor dining, we're now a very, very busy cafe that the volunteer support add that value to by hosting, by welcoming customers in, by explaining how they can sort of engage with the cafe, where the menus are, how to order, and just by giving them a really good Wentworth welcome. Okay, so we sat here in the Long Gallery, and this is an absolutely beautiful location for our afternoon tea. It's a really prestigious space, and as such, we've created a really prestigious afternoon tea. So we've done things like have 100% cotton tablecloths, we've got the very finest china, we're using beautiful silver cutlery made in Sheffield, and all these extra special ingredients to our afternoon tea take extra work, and that's where we're enabled by the volunteers to provide that. So they help us with all the ironing and getting the sort of the setup ready ahead of service, and they also help us during service. We have a team back of house, and they're helping us with the cleaning, with the washing up, with getting ready for resits. And as we've got busier and busier with this startup business on site, that's really enabled it to happen for us. Rather than hugely investing in extra equipment, actually we've been able to have their support on a day-to-day, which means we can, get pots back out ready for the resits. So it's been really invaluable, and it's the sort of thing that enable a charity to launch something as fantastic as this. And then where else that we get some really good support from the volunteers is in our corporate and celebration events. So as I mentioned earlier, the huge difficulty in managing this sort of event in a site like this, they take the edge off that by being that extra support. So, with the preparation, with setting up ahead of events, we're just getting things across this huge site really into rooms that we would normally not use. So we don't have a dedicated event space, so we're basically turning something that was a visitor attraction in the daytime into an event space in the evening, and that does take extra work, and without their support it wouldn't be financially viable, it wouldn't be a commercially sensible thing to do. So them just being here to support that event, those extra people, enabling our visitors get a much better experience, is all the sort of added value that the volunteers are providing for us in the hospitality team.
Our volunteers are an integral part of the weddings, from the day before for setup, which will include ironing cloths, setting up the room, polishing glasses, to the actual day when they're here to chaperone family upstairs to the ceremony room and generally provide a friendly face for people that are coming to the house for the first time. Their tasks include, on the day, they can help out with catering, they can help out on the evening, collecting glasses and assisting with the bar. All in all, without our volunteers, our weddings would be incredibly difficult to deliver, and they are part of a day that the family will remember forever.